Or we're back in here again, new video. I know what y'all was probably wondering. How was my Sunday? My Sunday was excellent. I made the most today. I made the most today out of the whole week. So that's always excellent. I feel like Sundays people tend to just, they don't leave the house as much as they do on the weekdays. Like everybody kind of just stays home and just orders food most of the day. So it's been good, it's been great. The main reason I'm coming here, guys, is to just have a little heart to heart, to just, we can talk about, what can we talk about right now? We could talk about the state of the world, right? A lot of y'all feel as though we're going back on a gold standard. I don't know why you guys feel like that. I feel as though that is very, very trivial thinking. One, because if we went back on a gold standard, people that don't have gold would dive into complete poverty. Like, think about it, right? I saw a video like 2 days ago, right? And pretty much, I don't know if it was in China or Japan, it was somewhere where the price of gold was 4,000. I forgot what the currency was, but I believe it was China. So the price was 4,000 for this gold, and people were lining up and trying to break into the store and all kind of stuff like that. Do you feel as though we can actually go back to something that people freak out to that extent about? Like, it kind of goes back to like the whole idea of, back in the day when they had bank runs and people found out that, the bank didn't have any money, and they went there and tried to put money out, and then like they had guards and all kind of stuff like that there, so you could not actually riot. Like, that's like what would end up happening again right now if people found out that, your money getting lent out either by tenfold or by more than that, and it's not really in the bank. So you think about it. You go to the bank, you try to pull out, let's say you go to the bank, right, and try to pull out like 10K. Bro, you ain't seeing 10K the same day you go to the bank. Ain't no way. The bank got no 10K in there for you. I feel like this should help everybody like truly wake up, because like, if you think about it, if your money in the bank is not truly there and you can't pull it out, then like, what the hell do you do? Like, what do you think about it in your head? Like, what do you actually do if you can't pull your money out? What do you actually do if like you have no actual assets? Like, what are you gonna do in these times when, let's say you can't go to the bank? Let's say like, they lock in the money in the bank, and like all you have is your card. And even with that being said, the money's still locked. So like, what would you actually do? I feel like we don't think about these things enough as humans, and this is why people always tell you guys to like stack gold and silver, and actually have stuff in reserve that you can actually barter with, because without you having that, exactly what the hell is gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Like what would happen to you and your family? I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm trying to be realistic. Like, if you don't have these contingency plans in place, like you don't have crypto, you don't have land, you don't have any investments, like what is truly gonna come of your life? I feel like the faster you realize that, the easier life becomes, because without you actually thinking about this stuff, I feel as though like you'll never actually know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, you actually gotta be in a thought process like, oh, if this fails, then I have this, if this fails, then I have that. And it all comes down to like really having a plan, because like I always tell you guys, like, these jobs won't be here forever. The fact that we still have jobs now is next level. You know what I'm saying? Like, people believe as though they need all these degrees to go to school, to come out, to then go work a job. But if like your job isn't promised, then like, why the hell y'all going back to school to get these degrees? Like, a lot of y'all believe that nursing and being a doctor and all this stuff is really gonna help you, but like, let's think about it. As a doctor, you get taxed the most. I don't know if you guys know that. A doctor literally gets taxed as is the highest tax profession is a doctor. So with that being said, you already come out in debt, right? So now the plan is to pay back this debt that you have for going to school for being a doctor, right? Then on top of that, you're getting taxed to infinity and beyond. So like, what do you believe will come of self when this was happening? Like, what do you guys really believe is gonna happen if you choose to not learn about assets, if you choose to not learn about real sovereign money, if you choose to not learn about what you can do in this day and age? That's why I dropped the links for you guys, tokenized real estate and Bitcoin mining, all this kind of stuff like that. Because like, it's not hard to see what's going on, but you have to actually make a conscious effort to see what's going on. And everything changes every single day. That is true, But like I said, it's truly up to you whether or not you're going to start being in motion, you're gonna start figuring out what you can do in this day and age, or you'll just stay on the sideline, complain about investments you didn't get, complain about how the price is going up, everything else, and have no actual plan. Because like, if you're not working, what are you gonna do? Can you sell a product or service? Can you help people? All these things should come to your mind when at your job you're getting less hours, when at your job, as hard as you're working or whatever, they still cut your hours, and now you have less hours. So what is the exit strategy? Don't forget, guys, Flip Your Job with Crypto is available in the store. Money, Power, Freedom is available in the store. All these will actually help to broaden your horizon. It should put you on the right track of what to invest in. It put you on the right track of figuring out more about what investments you actually do want to use. And I love y'all. What you water will grow, what you cast will last. And don't forget, you have to be the change you want to see in the world. All right, goodbye.